Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 13 York City career. We have a game current in the Cup and also a EuroLeague game as well. I believe that's Southampton in the FA Cup on Sunday, and then we have the second leg of our EuroLeague tie coming up on the Thursday. Quickly get through this schedule as soon as we can. Here we go. Sunday has finally come. Yep, York v Southampton. Let's check the team out, make sure everyone is fairly fit or close to full fitness. Jashilio can come in. We'll give Thiago Medeiros a game. Midfield. Hames can come in. There we go. Welbeck, we'll give you a rest. Yeah, we'll give Luis Godin a game. Lemaire, yeah, why not? Cup is... I'm bothered about the Cup, but I'm also not because I need... he plays fit for the EuroLeague game, so it's going to be a potentially under-strength midfielder. We'll keep Calvin Baker in there. We'll go Muriel, and we'll go with Soriano up front. Bench, Walker, Mir, Son, Bueno Fuentes, Welbeck, Canteros. Prez Alonso will bring you onto the bench. Miombe, yeah, you know what? We'll have you on the bench as a backup. De Guzman, no, not really. Shori, rated 77. D'Souza Silva, yeah, you know what? We'll give Shori a game. See who else is available on the bench. No one really. Kurt Zuma's been rested. Yeah, could do with selling, or even letting some of these go out on. Just release them for the contracts really. Right, let's get this game against Southampton done, and then we'll sim the game against Villarreal. We won the first leg 2-0 away from home, so hopefully we can win the second leg, or at least not blow a 2-0 lead. Right, there we go, no kit clash, looking okay. Who does Southampton have? Still got Nathan Klein, I saw. Gaston Ramirez, Adam Lallana. Is that Barry Bannon playing for them? Morgan Schneidling still there. Jason Punchin. A few players out injured or suspended. Oh, I really wish you could just skip through these. You don't have to worry about doing these. There we go. Get rid of that. Right, let's get this cup game done. A bit gloomy. Don't know why they're focusing on Masai Dashilia. Maybe because he's not played recently. There we go. Okay, so York City kicking off. Been fairly interesting week in football this week. Obviously Rooney's staying. It's come out that he's staying, but I assume if a decent bid comes in, then Rooney may want out. There's a few transfers for a few teams. Obviously Wilfred Bonney's the interesting one. Been linked with Swansea and a few other teams. Jibril Cissé gone from where's he gone from? QPR. No, they're not in the Premier League anymore. But he's I believe there was rumours about him going to one or two Premier League teams who are in the bottom half, or one of the two teams that came up. Cardiff are looking to make some interesting signings as well. I've not seen anything recently, but I know they were in for looking at getting Thomas Ince in. It could be an interesting signing, but you wonder whether Thomas Ince would see that more of a stepping stone for like 2 or 3 years. Keep Cardiff in the Premier League, not him on his own, but the whole team can keep Cardiff in the Premier League this season. He has a good season, same as next season, and then he moves to a bigger team. Go on, he's through. Go on, Muriel, use your pace. So yeah, the Thomas Ince one is I'd like to see him at Spurs, or at least in someone like an Everton maybe, or a Sunderland, Newcastle, that type of team that likes to play passing football. I know, no disrespect to Cardiff, they will play passing football and they do play that brand of football, but you maybe think that that Thomas Ince needs to play with a higher standard of player to bring him on and bring his game on. Maybe something that's thought of when and if he does move, you do wonder if he will move, whether he's going to stay where he is. For him to progress in his career, obviously he's going to want to move as soon as possible. Obviously, he was strongly linked with um with Everton being obviously in the northwest with Blackpool already. It's not that too much of a transition for him to go to Liverpool um or to Everton. Obviously, Wigan are now down, so not really them. Man City, Man United, you think would, yes, he may like to go to them, but it's more a case of he's not really going to get that much game time. Look at Scott Sinclair when he went from was it Swansea to Man City. He's absolutely zero game time. You wonder how much he's going to get under the new manager. Obviously, other transfers have gone through. Spurs have signed Paulinho. I believe it's for around 17 million. Passed his medical Friday. I believe it's been announced publicly, but well, I believe it's been on Sky Sports News and other places that Tottenham have signed him, but I believe due to stock market issues and whatnot, Spurs will maybe an official press release on Monday, as obviously on Monday Spurs are due to relaunch their new kit for next season. So, two birds, one stone. Get fans buying Paulinho as well as the new kit. We're getting obviously his name and whatnot on the back. There was rumours that they were going to try and have the David Villa deal done by Monday, so it would be a case of here's the new kit, buy it with either Paulinho or Villa on the back. But it looks like I think it's either Atletico Madrid or Athletic Bilbao are interested in David Villa, and Spurs placed a bid but had it rejected. But there's also reports coming out that during I think it was December last year, Villa was shown round Spurs' training ground just as he was sort of there on a sort of like a day out type, and he was impressed with what he saw, and he's sort of made his decision then. But this is just obviously what he's seeing, reading the papers and on the internet, and you don't know how much of it is true, how much of it is just an agent making it up. So a player can force a move to another club.
He was worried. He takes the shot. It'll be a corner.
Need to get this shot off now. There we go. Oh, unfortunate. Here we go. Half time.
I think the manager's going to say at half time, well, keep doing the same and you will get a goal, because
a fair few chances, so it's been I wouldn't say it's been easy, but we have had a fair few chances on goal, and we should have put at least one of them in the back of the net. We could be made to pay for that. So regarding the transfers, obviously there's still a long way to go before the season starts. I believe there's 5 weeks. I think it's August the 17th the Premier League season starts. So there is a fair way to go yet. Higuain to Arsenal is one of the more interesting ones that you see. You wonder how much or how much, and suppose when that deal's going to be done, and how much it's going to be for. You look at it and you think that'll be an absolutely fantastic signing for them with the quality of midfield they've got. Cazorla, Walcott, if Podolski plays out left, they've got Wilshere. You look at the Arsenal midfield, and if they do get a good striker, then he should score a few goals for them. They've got the defence there. You think the top four is in for a bit of a shake-up this season in the Premier League, potentially with 3 new managers taking over at 3 clubs in the top 4, top 5. So you wonder how that is going to affect teams like Arsenal and Spurs, whether they're going to be able to take advantage, and maybe you see the both of them finish in the top four.
That's a blatant foul. Maybe a bookie
You don't know how it's all going to work out.
still level here.
Obviously, Mourinho's made a couple of signings, I think, but it's no one real world beater. You'd say the sort of players for the future that are going to be. You don't know how much they're actually going to be involved in first team football this season. I'll make a quick couple of substitutions. Let's have a look. Kelvin Baker. Who do we have on the bench? Miombe. We'll move you around there. Hayes will swap. Son, Muriel, take you off. And Canteros, you can come on. Here we go. But yeah, you wonder with the signings that's been made by Mourinho, how it's all going to work out. Moyes obviously was after Leighton Baines, but I know with one of the betting firms this week, Spurs had their odds cut from 16 to 1 to 3 to 1 for the signing of Leighton Baines. Beni Aswikotu is one player who is potentially on his way out of Spurs. A lot of Spurs fans do like him personally. I think he's a liability. He's great at going forward, but when he does go forward, he's not great at defending. He doesn't track back as much. He sees what Bale's done and thinks he wants to do the same. He wants to go forward more and become that wing back stroke winger. And when he does that, he leaves Spurs vulnerable at the left. When he's not going forward and just defending, he's good. But because he's scored a couple of 25-30 yard screamers, he thinks he can do that every week, and he thinks he can go forward. And because Spurs play the attacking style of football, he's not gonna need to track back as quickly as he does need to at times. His defending at times is a bit poor as well. He is definitely one. I am worried when he's going in to try and make a tackle in our box. You just wonder sometimes whether he's going to give away a penalty. He just has that sort of look about him at times. 2-0. There we go. Game over. Job done. Oh, there's obviously in the Sunday papers, there's rumours that Spurs are going to go after Christian Benteke as well. You don't think Villa really want to let him go, but for 20 million, maybe a bit hard. Double the money, I think, at least on what they actually paid for him. I think he could be a good fit at Spurs with the style of play that they have, the fast players that they have. Obviously, they do play a lot of counter-attacking football. The game against Man City last season when they were 1-0 down, and then 1-3-1. There's a lot of counter-attacking football there for the goals. So you do wonder what and how that fit would be for Spurs. You look at other teams that have come up. Hull, it's going to be intriguing what transfers they make. Bollocks. Shouldn't have conceded that. Yeah, you wonder at the teams that have come up, what transfers they're going to make, who are they going to bring in, the type of players that they need. For me, they should be raiding teams like who did I say? Wigan. Potentially, they've got a couple of good. I mean, Callum McManaman you could see him fitting in well at somewhere like Cardiff. You look at who else? Callum McManaman was one I was intrigued about him. He could fit in at somewhere like Swansea. He'd sort of fit the bill for a team like Swansea. Aruna Kone is one that's been linked with, obviously, with Martinez at Everton. He's also been linked with Newcastle, I think it was. I don't know if Newcastle have actually been given permission to talk to him. But that's definitely an intriguing one. Is Aruna Kone. For me, he's not good enough to be in the Premier League. QPA, look at some of their players. Like Remy could be one that goes to. He could go to Cardiff, a Hull, if they were prepared to splash the cash.
Advantage. They've now got a corner.
You don't know. There's a few players at West Ham. They could do with something like Remy. Obviously, they've got Andy Carroll in. Definitely a few interesting potential transfers coming up in this next month. Obviously, the window is going to be the interesting one. I think once the season starts and a few teams get a couple of games in and then realise where they're missing and what they need, then there's going to be transfers. I think there will be a few more transfers made. Well, that's that game done with. 2-1 win through to the next round of the Cup. I'll get a couple of games simulated around 16 minutes, so maybe just get one game done. Okay, so let's have a look at that. If that's right, I don't know if it's really it's drawn out, but that makes you think though. If it's not, and we are going to play, it's sort of the FIFA using the mapping it out, then we'll play Villa in the next round.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Football Association Challenge Cup.
Quickly have a look at the calendar just to see if there's anything on there regarding the cup.
Preston North End 0. York City 2.
No, nothing yet.
Southampton 1.
Oh, no, don't want to do that. Right, let's advance. We'll get this game done while playing Swansea in 2 days' time after the Villarreal game. So that's going to be another second team out, I think. May even put my reserve keeper out.
To the next round of fixtures of the EuroLeague. And in the tie of the round,
I think I'm playing Hayams instead of me, boss. Are you sure that's a good idea? Well, no, I'm not. I played Hayams in that game because it was a cup game and I wanted to give you guys a rest. Kyle Walker, Lazarevic, and Kurt Zuma. Zuza Silva back in there. Moreno Fuentes. Welbeck. We'll have Taylor there. And we'll go Welbeck, Muriel up front. Let's have a look. Here and Mayer. Yeah, we'll give Deschillier. Actually, Deschillier I think can play right or left back, so we could do with him. Yeah, do with him on the bench. For Miombe. Not too worried about no midfielders on the bench. Right, that'll do. Sim this game against Villarreal. Next match. Sim match. Can't believe we're in 2019. Wow, okay, so looking at this, they're still playing the 4-4-1-1 formation. De Guzman and Pedersen, they're 2. And Camacho scored. Wow. Okay, no problem. Player injured. Taylor out for 2 months. Wow. Tournament prize money. EuroLeague, we've been given an extra 79,000. Squad report. Okay, between 49 and 67 up to 93. We still don't know where he's going to play. Got a goalkeeper up to 94 max. 80 max for Danny Medeiros will release you. 88 max will release you. 94 max will keep you. 91 will keep you. And Rudo Mate is my scouter young player. Definitely keep you. Right. Send me the next transfer window. I've not been selected, so what's the point in playing me? Send me the next window. I've not been selected. Okay, well, you're both going to get a game in this one. Son, you played in the last game as well. And I believe you actually came off the bench, Son, in that last game. But no problem in selling you if you want to go. Get in someone younger. Soriano, unhappy with involvement. I'm not being please stuck here. I've not been selected for the team. Here and Mayer. Okay, so there's a few players that want to be played, and they'll get the chance in this game. Cruz, Deschilio, Thiago Medeiros. Here and Mayer. Sure, he can come in. Baker can come in. He'll give Luis Godin a game. Who else have we got? Juan Marcos, yeah, we'll play you. So that's the role I'm going to put Son in. Give him this game. Wow, but his energy's poor. Muriel is even worse. Canteros, where's Soriano? There we go. Muriel will drop you completely. Who have I got? Anyone there? There's only really De Guzman, so we'll have to play De Guzman. Miombe will put you... Actually, yeah, we'll play Miombe. So the Juan Marcos. There we go. That'll do. Yes, I know the league is an objective, but we need to rest players. So obviously Swansea there lost their last 3, so cue a Swansea win, even though we probably got a much better overall average to our team than they have. There you go, 2-1 win. 83rd minute winner. Donnelly missed a penalty. We were 1-0 up as well. Luis Godin. Some came off. Godin came off. Zuma and Welbeck came on. Okay. Where's that put us in the league? Puts us down to 7th, but we're still only 1 point behind the 2 teams in not playoff places, but in Champions League and Euro League. But if we win a cup competition, surely that will sort us out. As wow, Man City that looked like in the Euro League. Yeah, wow. Bolton. Man City. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay guys, we're rocking on for just over 20 minutes, so I'm going to call it a day there. What I'll do in the next episode, I'll sim the game against Bolton in the league, probably keep this same second string team out, keep a few players happy, and I'll play the first leg of the EuroLeague game against Man City. Thanks for watching, cheers!